Hello, beautiful people. This is Freedom Fighter. Thank you for tuning into our channel, Goldilocks Global Banking News. Everybody knows that Goldilocks is the #1 source for the RVGCR. People from around the world tune in to see what Goldilocks is sharing on the RVGCR. Don't miss your chance and get your latest updates every day. So like, share, and subscribe to this channel to get your daily podcast from the Goldilocks articles on the RVGCR. Brought to you by Freedom Fighter.
Hello, beautiful people. This is Freedom Fighter, and welcome to Goldilocks Global Banking News. I am your host. Fine folks, I'm going to share something with you today that Goldilocks is reporting, and you are going to be very excited if you have the Indonesian rupiah and, of course, the Vietnamese dong. There's information that we've been aware of that I'm sure you may not have heard about as it pertains to Vietnam and the BRICS. I'm not going to hold you much longer. Let's jump right into it, get straight to the point. Folks, if you have Indonesian rupiah, you're in a good place. Actually, Indonesia just joined the BRICS as of last month, January, as a full member of the BRICS nations. Vietnam joined the BRICS as what is called a partner country. Let me explain. Between Indonesia and Vietnam, this is huge, huge, huge. In October of last year, at the BRICS summit, Indonesia, Vietnam, Malaysia, Thailand, and several other countries were invited into the BRICS as what is called a partner country of the BRICS. What that does as a partner country, it allows whatever that country is to not be a full member of the BRICS and have the full benefits of being in the BRICS, but sort of like a mentor protege program where they can partner, the country can partner with the BRICS and begin to go through the process, like, let's say, like an apprentice or internship, if you will, before they are fully accepted into the BRICS. Well, actually, Indonesia was accepted as a partner country in October at the BRICS summit last year. And surprisingly, last month, January, as a matter of fact, on January the 6th, Indonesia was accepted as a full member of the BRICS. Why? Because they were already accepted as a partner in October. There are certain requirements, agreements, and whatnot that has to be completed in order for a country to become a full member. And also, the other members of the BRICS, the other countries, must collectively agree to allow a country in to the BRICS. Vietnam was actually expected to become a full member in October last year at the BRICS summit. But Vietnam didn't finalize their paperwork in time. But in January, it was announced that they are a partner country to the BRICS. And actually, the BRICS accepted Vietnam as a partner country in October, but they didn't announce it until last month, January. See, we are aware that Vietnam is lining all of their ducks in a row to prepare for the Vietnamese dong to have a stronger and much higher currency rate. This is why Goldilocks has even shared this past weekend how XRP in the banking system of Vietnam is being adopted. There are many what are called free trade agreements and contracts that Vietnam has been signing since October of last year, signing with many different countries. Trade agreements to prepare for a stronger Vietnamese dong. Now, many may not know how this has been developing without major news. Many people don't really know about it. The Goldilocks team does. See, as these BRICS countries reduce their dependence on the US dollar, leading to an increased trade with the BRICS nations using their own currencies, each country using their own currencies, it will begin to cause the exchange rates of those countries within the BRICS to begin to move. See, Vietnam is being very strategic. When I mention like a mentor protege program within the BRICS, Russia, well, of course, which is BRICS, Russia is actually taking Vietnam under their wing and mentoring Vietnam and preparing Vietnam to become a full member of the BRICS. As Vietnam becomes a full member of the BRICS, it will be earth-shattering for their currency value. This is a process. It will take time. But they're in process now because they are a partner country of the BRICS. So are they a member of the BRICS? 100%. But they are not titled what is called a full member of the BRICS, such as China, such as Russia, such as India, that are full members. Therefore, Vietnam is not yet ready to receive the full benefits of the BRICS. But when they do, the Vietnamese dong will connect to the BRICS pay system, which is a global banking system that will very much so help the value of the Vietnamese dong. But that's not the only thing that will help the dong to increase in value. Also, because Vietnam is already a member of the World Trade Organization, and they have been for many years. So just imagine all of the world where the Vietnamese dong flows and how it will do so via XRP in the new digital banking system. The value of the Vietnamese dong is expected to go up. See, Vietnam, as we mentioned several times to you before, their GDP growth is second highest in the world, only behind China. There are key points to remember that the more these countries, such as Vietnam and others within the BRICS, ditch the US dollar, their own currency, such as the Vietnamese dong, becomes higher in demand throughout the world. What does that do to the Vietnamese dong? The rate, the value goes up. See, this partnership with the BRICS, when Vietnam becomes a full member of the BRICS, not just a partner country. See, as a partner country, they aren't able to receive the full benefits of the BRICS membership. They are the equivalent of, let's say, remedial classes. BRICS nations is advanced. They are JV as a partner country. They are varsity as a full member. As a full member, they are VIP in the world. Therefore, the dong will be VIP in the world. As a partner country, it's like no dong, just ding. No ding dong, but just ding. So, this is a strategic move, not only by the BRICS to invite Vietnam to be a partner country. And remember, the intent by the BRICS nations was for Vietnam to be a full member last October, but Vietnam didn't finish their paperwork. They're in the process of doing that now, with certain regulations that had to be passed in Vietnam and certain agreements, contracts that Vietnam has been signing with other countries, not only within the BRICS, but outside of the BRICS. Why? So that they can prepare their full membership into the BRICS nations. This is huge that Vietnam is considered a partner country. And without realizing it, folks, we know, the Goldilocks team knows, that actually Vietnam is moving behind the scenes as if they are a full member. We have the receipts to show it. We have all of the information of what Vietnam is doing. This is why Goldilocks has been sharing also about Vietnam's banking system with XRP, which will take the Vietnamese dong right into the new digital banking system, whereby we'll be able to exchange our Vietnamese dong for US dollars via XRP. Everything is connected to everything. See, we still need digital asset regulation here in the US. Vietnam, Iraq, Europe, and other countries are actually ahead of us, ahead of the US. Once we catch up, now the real games can begin. Now it's like we're just witnessing the preparation of the meal. Once we, as a country, the United States, have our digital asset regulations, all bets are off, and it's time to get rolling. Vietnam is moving, but we also need our regulations. Iraq is moving, but we also need our regulations. This is a well-orchestrated event. Do not allow yourselves to get caught up in, of course, the every weekend foolishness to keep you confused and dazed and confused. Our members in the Goldilocks QFS Dialogues Room, we are teaching and showing them how to establish their relationships with the actual wealth managers and the bankers that are going to exchange their money and grow their wealth. The conversations are already happening with our members and the bankers about currency, especially after they've established the relationships strong enough with the actual bankers. They know what's coming, but you're being told it's happening every week, so you're not even in a position mentally to prepare. Our members have already done that. You had that opportunity as well. Click the link at the top of the description. You can join the Goldilocks QFS Dialogues Room. Folks, if you are not establishing relationships with these actual wealth managers and these banks, and you don't have an account, you will not be able to exchange your currency. It's unfortunate that you've been told otherwise. We have the receipts that shows the real facts and the truth laid out on a platter. just like weasel meat. All right, beautiful people.
Hello, beautiful people. This is Freedom Fighter. Thank you for tuning into our channel, Goldilocks Global Banking News. Everybody knows that Goldilocks is the number one source for the RVGCR. People from around the world tune in to see what Goldilocks is sharing on the RVGCR. Don't miss your chance and get your latest updates every day. So like, share, and subscribe to this channel to get your daily podcast from the Goldilocks articles on the RVGCR. Brought to you by Freedom Fighter.